It's my pleasure to announce to our church family that Brother Chad Phillips and his wife Linda will be coming on staff. Brother Chad Phillips will be serving as our assistant pastor and be helping me in many ways around the ministry here. Brother Phillips has been like no other in my life as someone that's just a willing learner, a person who loves people, and now God has really matured him on the field of Cambodia, and I'm really excited to bring him here to McKee Baptist Church and see what God's going to do through him, both with our church family and with our youth. And I hope that you'll welcome him and let Linda know how much you love her and the family. And I pray that God will give us many great years together serving him. Brother Phillips, I'm excited for what God's going to do here. And tell us a little bit about where your heart is right now and what God's doing in your life. And tell us kind of your thoughts on this whole thing.
I'd like to start off by saying that I feel like this is an exciting time to be at McKee Baptist Church. And over the past 5 months that we've been here on our medical furlough, we've just sensed God's hand of blessing upon the ministry here. And over the past couple of months, when God started working out some things, seemed like there was a possibility of being able to come here and work with Pastor Feast and with his family and here at this church. I met my wife here at McKee Road. God's just done some wonderfully amazing things in my life here at this church. And to think that now God has led us through some circumstances that I would have never thought we would have gone through. But I see God's hand in all of it. And to know that it's God that's led us here and that I get a chance to work with Pastor Feast and with the people here that I love so much, it's just what a great blessing it is. And I'm just excited about the opportunity to serve the people here and to use the gifts that God's given me to serve Him and to serve other people here in this church. And I'm also excited about the opportunity to serve the Lord here, to use the spiritual gifts that God's given me to serve this church family. I'm also very thankful to the Lord that my family is going to be on the receiving end of the blessing of being a part of this church and growing numerically, possibly growing, but really growing spiritually. And I look forward to my children growing up in this ministry and seeing my marriage get stronger and just growing stronger as a family. And what a blessing it is to be here. And thank you, McKee Baptist Church. Thank you, Pastor Feast, and most of all, thank you to the Lord for His leadership in our lives.
Well, I'm excited that Brother Phillips and his wife will be here with us, and their intention is to stay and care for our church family. And when I think about that, I think about what Paul said about Timothy in the Bible, that he had no man like-minded who would naturally care for their state. And when I think about that verse, when I think honestly about the relationship that Paul had with Timothy, I think about Chad Phillips and just the learning heart that he has and how he loves people and he naturally cares the way I would care for our church family. And so I'm excited to announce him coming on as assistant pastor, and I hope that you'll make him and his family feel welcome and that we'll serve the Lord together for many days.